today we are talking to...
Schlupp. Oh,
Schlupp.
I'm Alex.
Okay.
I'm Alex, yeah.
I'm Jacob. I play bass and sometimes sing.
Nice.
Hi everybody, my name is Rob. It's a pleasure to be here.
Alright. So, is this your first show in Champaign, or have you played other shows?
As a group together is our first time playing.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. What are you like an active participant in, you guys are from Chicago?
Yeah.
So is there like a pretty big like DIY scene there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so what would you say, like, is it like house shows or different like kind of like venues?
Well, Chicago obviously part of the big, pandemic and everything,
Yeah.
kind of killed the DIY scene to a degree. A lot of venues and houses where they had a lot of shows closed down. But it's been coming back the last year, 6 months to a year. It's more kind of venues popping up, more people hosting shows. So it's definitely rebounding in a pretty big way. I feel like there's more opportunities for more people, more bands from all over the area, not just even Chicago. Like bands come down from Wisconsin, Indiana, downstate, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of opportunities for people to play.
And I feel like too, like Chicago is like a very good like central point, like, and even like Champaign too, maybe a little bit more for like the Indiana like
Sure.
people and stuff. So I feel like it's very very good for that sort of thing. Do you have a favorite venue that you guys have played either individually or together?
Like you said, this is our first time playing with the band.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
this
played
is your first time playing as a band?
Yeah, as a band
Oh my
together.
gosh,
But
congratulations!
individually, I've played book club in Chicago.
Okay.
Smaller venue.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
My favorite memory of playing a show, I played Reggie's once in Chicago, which was
Okay.
really fun on the south side. Really cool, bar venue.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've done House of Blues.
How do you know?
Oh wow.
That was probably when I was in high school. I've done so far shows and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean,
Casual drop. Just casual
No,
house blues.
no, it's okay.
What group were you with when you
It was with my brother's band at the time, who still are playing, but they've since went on. So
Okay.
I was kind of helping out because I was still high schooler and they were all college at Columbia.
That must be cool.
So I was kind of just like second in line to help out here.
There's the album In Transit, so
Yeah.
that's your creation there?
Yeah, so wrote all those songs by myself, produced them. Collection of 7 songs, rock, acoustic type stuff.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what prompted you to make that?
Just trying to make music.
Yeah.
Testing the water with different sounds and stuff like that.
Very cool. And so do you guys see yourself like recording and making new music together as a group?
Yeah, hopefully. With the set list we're playing tonight, we're doing a collection, some of his songs, some of my songs, kind of going together as a team, playing all our original stuff, and hopefully we're gonna write some our own music as a band.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like to a degree you can't really even know what direction you want to go until you see how people react to your stuff in person.
Yeah.
So getting the opportunity to play a room and actually kind of play to a crowd and see how people like it, see how they react to certain things. I think that's what it's all about. At the end of the day.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's what Garden Girl was saying too. Is they were like, as they're writing songs, like they played a little bit differently each time, just to kind of see how the crowd like enjoys it, or what they pick up on in particular. So that totally makes sense. So who prompted the band to form? How did this happen? Was it me cute?
Alex and I were playing a show together back in January, I want to say, in Chicago. We were playing a kind of DIY sort of show, and the two of us were both playing solo. So he was playing a set by himself, and then I played a set by myself, and we both really liked each other's stuff. And so I went over to him after the show. I'm like, yo, dude, we need to play together. I've got this practice space, and I've got my friend who plays drums. We should all play together. And so we've been playing together for a little while, and feel like we got something cool going, and
Yeah.
might as well make it happen.
Very natural. How did you two meet?
Rob and I, we've known each other since 8th grade.
That's the answer we've been giving because we've been doing a lot of media training.
Okay.
We actually met each other in online chat rooms.
Okay.
We found through consumer research that that's not a really
Okay, yeah. So your publicist was like, don't talk about it.
The less I say, most people are happy.
Okay. Awesome. So, what are you most excited about for tonight, this show? Is it the venue? Because that's what I'm really excited about. I feel like it's a great
The venue, the people, cranking my amp up
Yeah.
to 12.
Yeah.
So
An
it's
elevated
getting loud.
stage, we love that.
Yeah.
You
The
don't
stage
see-
setup's really cool.
You don't see that a lot.
No.
In house shows and basements, no, you're like trying to like get
No
over
kidding.
my short ass trying to like move like this and dance like
Maybe crowd surf. There's no
Hey,
people.
you know what?
Hey.
Hey,
hey.
say
I mean,
your
you
truth,
think-
bro.
how many
See where
people-
the night takes us.
What's the minimum amount of people that you need for any person to cross? I feel like 4, right? 3?
Depends.
Enough people to hold you up, right?
Right.
So I guess it depends on how much you weigh and like how strong the people
I
are.
don't know the math on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consult a physics major.
There's a lot of factors going on there.
Neither,
the velocity of like
neither of us are
I'm just
STEM.
gonna
So
No.
Okay.
let's leave it to the professionals.
Humanities.
what's everyone's major?
Jazz guitar.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Did you always know that you wanted to like study music?
Um,
Or was that something that
It
kind
was
of
about like middle school.
Okay.
Super into music.
Yeah.
Started taking guitar lessons at the back of like a dingy little guitar shop, and
Mhm.
my guitar teacher taught me to just like love rock and roll, and
That's nice.
started writing my own songs. Got into jazz and wanted to pursue music, learn more about it.
Yeah.
Taught jazz guitar.
That's
Started
awesome.
to do that.
Yeah, well, and I feel like too that's a very like good way to go about it. You're like still like you get to do what you love, and then you're like still learning, getting that like degree right
Yeah,
for it. So it's
exactly.
kind of dual purpose.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's definitely good. How about you guys?
I'm an English professional writing major.
Okay.
So
So
I'm trying-
songwriting.
I'm trying to work with words,
There you go.
songwriting, sure.
There you go.
That's definitely a big part of it, whether it be like creative writing or other kind, more
Yeah.
technical stuff. I just like working with words, always have, and
Yeah.
obviously music's a way to express that as well. So.
For sure.
I start from a place of trying to figure out how to express myself in the most, actual way possible. That led me to a very lucrative path into advertising and marketing.
I was an advertising major too.
I like to think of myself as a Don Draper type without any of the problematic.
Okay. This is something that I ask pretty much any band or artist that I interview. What's a dream venue? Either realistic or thinking big. You can list both for you guys.
Fucking, I don't know.
I have always really wanted to play the Empty Bottle in Chicago. It's not
Okay.
a super it's not a super unrealistic goal. I think it's something that we very well could realistically do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like this bar venue that's kind of in the neighborhood where I live, and I've seen a lot of shows there, and I've seen some of my friends' bands play there. And it's just one of those things where you go to those shows and you're like, man, I really want to play on that stage.
Yeah, no, and like that I feel like makes so much sense because it's like completely sentimental and it's like a big full circle moment when you guys will eventually get there.
Hey.
So there you go.
Here's hoping.
Who else?
What's that big concert hall in London?
Folks,
Is that
too.
Albert Hall?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
That'd be gnarly.
That would be gnarly.
I'm picturing like big ceilings and like
Definitely.
some
That's
cool,
royal.
some cool cast
It's, it's big and it's royal.
How about you?
Albert's there.
That's a good question. I don't know if I really have one. Piggyback on Chicago. The Metro is a great venue.
Mhm.
I've seen plenty of acts there. Good sound, always key.
Yes.
I'll say the Metro.
Yeah. No. So that's
Thalia
just
Hall
it.
too. I would love to play Thalia Hall. It's something.
If any promoter or booker happens to watch this,
Hit them up.
obviously we're interested, and we're wide ranging. So
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. Where can everyone follow you?
My Instagram is Schluppo,
Okay.
SCHLUPPO, and my Spotify and Apple Music is just Schlupp.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
check out my
Thank you
music.
guys.
Thank
Have a
you so
great
much.
show.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so hang tight.